Everyone loves a good friendship, and Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers are the epitome of that. So we're looking at 5 of their best moments. Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes are the 2 best friends that everyone wishes they could have. They've been through a lot, they work hard to remind each other what is important in life, and, obviously, they have each other's backs. So how can we possibly limit their greatest moments? Well, we can start by focusing on what is great about their friendship. While Captain America: The Winter Soldier is maybe the best movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is also heartbreaking. These 2 friends have been through so much together, and for Steve to see his friend and not be recognized, it's depressing. Luckily, there are plenty of moments that make our hearts burst with how much these 2 love each other. Point 5. Steve Rogers saves Bucky Barnes. When Captain America: The First Avenger hit our screens, we didn't know the impact these 2 friends would have on us. So when they were suddenly trying to find each other amidst the struggle of World War II, we were sold. One of the greatest moments comes when Bucky Barnes is taken by Hydra and Steve has to rescue him. The 2 are standing on a bridge, Steve telling Bucky to just leave, and the line that broke hearts all over the world is uttered. "Not without you," Bucky Barnes says, and the 2 escape the grip of Hydra together. Obviously, we know what happens after, but still, that moment reminded fans of the importance of friendship in the face of danger. They had each other's backs, and it made them stronger together. Point 4. Cap fight side by side in Captain America: Civil War. Bucky Barnes just wanted some plums. He was living in Romania and tried to get his memory back. The problem? A man was trying to frame Bucky for killing the King of Wakanda, and it resulted in Steve coming to find him. Steve believes his friend when he says he didn't kill him, but other people don't exactly see it that way. So Bucky and Steve have to fight to get away from those trying to capture Bucky, and it results in one of the coolest tag team fights in the series. In a cool way, it also sets up the tag team at the end of the movie as well. When the 2 are fighting Tony Stark, they use each other to try and take him down. And, while heartbreaking, it was one of the more breathtaking fights. Point 3. So are we, pal. Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers may look young, but they are definitely not. Both over 100 years old now, Bucky and Steve have a lovely moment in Civil War where they are talking about a trip they took to Canarsie as kids. There was a girl named Dot that Bucky was trying to impress, and he wasted all their money for the trip home on the girl. The 2 are telling this story while standing in a plane, and when Bucky realizes that she has to be over 100, Cap looks at him with a hand on his shoulder and says, "So are we, pal, too. I'm with you until the end of the line, pal." The iconic line is consistently quoted by fans, and, if you say it in the right way, you can probably make us cry. It is their thing. They remind each other that they are always there for each other and that they have their back. While sweet, it has a deeper meaning for them, because the first time we are really hear it is when Bucky says it to Steve right after Steve's mother died. Are they going to use it when the 2 are separated forever? Who knows, especially since Bucky Barnes' fate is still up in the air. But no matter what, these 2 are together until their dying breaths. Point 1. Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers reunited. When we first see Bucky Barnes in Avengers: Infinity War, he's greasy and doing yard work. Flash to his best friend showing up, and he has his hair done and looks happier than we've seen him in quite some time. This slightly stable 100-year-old soldier walks up to his best friend and hugs him, and suddenly you can hear millions of fans crying. For the first time in quite a while, it seems that these 2 boys from Brooklyn might be okay. We know that it isn't by the end of the movie, but in that moment, they're just 2 friends being reunited. Related story: Avengers: Infinity War, Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers. You have a favorite Steve-Bucky moment? Tell us in the comments. These 2 are great, and you can see them back in action together in Avengers: Infinity War, in theaters now.